Well, it's been a while since I worked on my turtle topper, and since Kevin's changing quarters, I've made a few changes. All right, the last time I had all this funky glass all over the place. First of all, this is Kevin's new house. I brought him to school, and the kids just love Mr. Kevin. And I had all this glass, remember, around here? Well, I have learned a couple of key points about turtle toppers. One is you absolutely should get some sort of frame that sits on the top inside the aquarium edge, because this frame can support another frame that can support another frame that can support lights, and the frame can support the egg crate. So the number one thing right I did from the first part was I made this out of a $1 large picture frame I got at the thrift store. The second thing I learned is that they don't need a lot of room to move around. I had like all this egg crate on the top, don't need it. What Kevin does, he gets up here and he sits in the heat and the UVB lamps. He doesn't move around a lot. If I want him to move around, I'll put him, in the bathtub. Say hi, bub. Oh, feed me. No. Okay, here's another thing I learned. Glass. Glass is not the best thing. I use plexiglass. Number two, I use a kind of system where I can just take it off to clean it. How did I do that? I used a second picture frame and I put it on top of the first one. All of this I painted black. But see how this has a channel? So here's my first picture frame. I cut down another one with a channel. Got a spacer to take up the extra space. And you just slide, let me see if I can show you that, in. Slide the plexiglass in and down. Okay, this cut out, this sits here and holds it together a little bit. This thing doesn't really do a lot. But I didn't want to completely attach it because I want to be able to clean it. And he doesn't push on it, so I can take this one out, I can take this one out, and I can take this one out. Okay, this picture frame holds this. See? It sits in it and it's tied. I made this, okay, these T-frames or whatever you want to call them. You can vary the height. And I cut this and made a little, hole in that. Stretch it across. Attach your lights to it. Super flexible and not too bad looking. These little pegs here hold it up. So it goes this, so the straight part goes through here, and this entire thing can be taken off. Everything can be taken down for transport. But this is nice too because you can vary it all along here by just moving it.
Do you want to
This thing is, I had got a timer for the two lights right there. That thing worked like a charm. So there you have it. The keys to success, in my opinion, are a frame and a frame that can hold things. See this little edge? And this has a little edge. and the little edge that holds that. So think of it as edges. Fabulous. I also built this frame to hold it. It's working very well. I like it, makes it look like it's sort of floating. You can see how I made this. And then these thing holds it up and distributes the weight